Rough. Like you don't go. Yeah, they have the train stop right there. That's safe. When you start walking behind one point, and then you start walking up this way. So I'm trying to get him to visualize where Fat Joe and them are from. Trinity Ave is not really far from there. You go up this way, the west, right there. That's why I was looking at you like, oh, y'all were in the projects? Just sitting there?
Projects.
Why?
Just sitting there because
Why?
that's what them niggas like to do to prove something to nobody.
You
Which
don't
made
go in those
which
parts
made no sense.
unless you knew or you had a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't go to those parts.
Do me a favor.
Tap
Whichever one.
You hear something? Oh, I
Yeah,
never hear anything.
have it. You hear it?
I,
See? Hear that? Going
I'm
live.
gonna do that to you. Like, do you hear anything?
Diabolical. Everything set back up again. The audio and everything. I normally when he be sitting down, he be in lounge mode. What up? What up? How's everybody doing tonight? It's Thursday night. Let's get it. We about to get it popping. Okay. Gotta share it loud too. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there? Change the audio here. Yep. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. What it do? Hopefully I got y'all get rights. You got your get right over there. Get y'all get rights. I got mine over here. Over here. It's Thursday night. I got mad topics for y'all tonight. Definitely not going to touch on all of them, though. Let me share the live. On the live, share the live. Should be hurting my shoulder going through this. Oh shit, he changed the logo. All right, I like that. I'm sharing the live, y'all. Make sure y'all share the live. I don't know who I'm sharing to. I'm going down the line. Not looking at. If anybody knows know Marcy number, call that nigga. Tell that nigga join the live. All right. All right, there we go. Show the work, share the live. Make a little bit of music. Quick one. Play.
J. Cole in honor of
Can't play that on platforms. Anything with ASCAP,
anything with who?
ASCAP meaning publishing and things like that.
What's
Cause
safe?
gotta like find mixtape shit. Instagram is like, they assholes.
Okay.
Can't play shit.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
Play. All right. I don't know what to play. But it's all good. So we'll just get into it like this. So we had last week had a lot of main topics. Spoke about, what did we speak about last week? We spoke about what Jada talked about, hip hop as the fakest community. Want to give a quick recap on your thoughts on that? Did you speak on it? Just give a quick recap. You gotta.
We were saying that we do agree with Jada. There's a lot of hateration amongst the hip hop community. Talk about how sometimes there's just no support. There's a lack of support,
right,
and there's too much competition within the hip hop community instead of just showing love. Everybody is just, the whole crabs in a barrel situation.
Right.
So that's what we talked about in regards to that. And I know a lot of people, one of the points that was made last week is that when Jada says something, it's normally not just him chatting and yapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Jada. Shout out to Kiss.
Yeah, we definitely get why Jada said it. Well, some of us do. He's been in the game a long time. He's a veteran. We can only imagine what he has seen.
The mayor just quoted that nigga.
Of New York. I just want y'all to know it's not really the mayor. It's really Jada.
Yeah.
The mayor.
But the mayor quoted him too. So
that's all I'm saying. It's just a fixture. But Jada's really running things and making decisions over there for New York City. But Jada has seen a lot, and he talks less than he knows, and he has more than he shows. That's what I'll say. So if he says something like that, then it sticks.
I love that show they got to him and Joey Crack.
Oh, because now they're on Netflix.
Yeah, because word.
Yeah,
yeah.
The podcast is now on Netflix. You can see all of the episodes. They recently had Mary J. Blige on there, and it was so.
You know what's so ill about this whole thing? Of course, it was podcast before this, but Drink Champs kind of pioneered this shit. Shout out to Nori, yo.
I love Drink Champs.
I love that.
Was it them though?
It was.
Are we certain it was them? I'm not sure.
From really the catalyst. I mean, the thing that really kind of put it like on the map, like, because you gotta think that like people like Cameron spoke about how he wasn't afraid of doing certain like shows or podcasts, but he would shy away from it because people would try to take those opportunities to try to like dig dirt on you. I mean, Mortgage It Up will pull up dirt on you and spit that out. Like, why you write this? Like, you never know what they're gonna say.
That's true.
So like,
was the Breakfast Club?
Well, the Breakfast Club became like it's a radio show though.
Yeah.
So you could say it's a podcast because they have the whole video format and everything like that. But like,
they were doing their thing though.
But was they doing the video? They was.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, because
that's what I'm saying. I think
I've been doing this show for 10 years.
Away from Drink Champs, but when you think about a formula,
oh yeah, definitely the Breakfast Club is a radio show. So the difference is,
but they were the first radio show. Think about like Angie Martinez, Wendy Williams. They weren't doing Breakfast Club formula.
As far as
doing
Mortgage It Up.
As far as
radio
station, High Mortgage, they were doing great with the whole formula of radio station.
Starbuck Wild was doing that though.
Yeah, all of them were.
So,
but I think what happened is as the shift started happening and more technology was available, Breakfast Club started tapping into, okay, we're going to still do the radio platform. Let's try this whole other formula. And then they kicked off.
You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Get it right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. #Factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man there, and the meaning. eye that sort of almost give me how that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest in my intuition, yes I am. But I bust some super dope moves, J30 type to bet 100 to ace. Hell, a nigga, oh hell no. Fuck on my face. So yo, Flossie, tell the people who you are.
Look, I wanna break out into a freestyle so bad.
Bars.
As following him with that. But nah, I'm Flossy so bossy. I'm from the borough that's thorough. Fuck all them other boroughs. I'm from the Bueno part. They always laugh, but I don't really care. I don't care. I'm from the Bueno part. Okay. One day I'm gonna tell y'all specifically where I'm from and watch all the heads from the Bronx be like, yeah, that is the Bueno part.
I heard them say that. Because it's only 44 murders a day there.
And listen, chill on my city. Chill on my city. But yes, I have Tantrum Misfits. We have some other great things coming in tow. But yes, I help brands scale their business. I'm going to definitely call Mortgage out because he didn't follow up on my phone call. But anyway, yeah, I think that what I was getting into is that, yeah, that's definitely, I like how the Breakfast Club started transitioning.
Hold on, we gotta let Mortgage introduce him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mortgage.
It's all good.
Bluffing ass.
Oh,
Go ahead. Bluffing ass. You know how you whisper, but it's still aggressive. Bluffing ass.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
This is mortgage being eliminated. We eliminate your 30-year mortgage by invalidating the mortgage contract. And just on the mere fact of what Flossie just said, I have to holler at you on the back, and that it's the reason why I didn't contact you. And
don't get personal. So, just be
no.
Don't get personal.
No.
Just
right.
It's all great. Your Mortgage, blink twice if you good, dog. If you need help, though, your screen is black, so listen, like flash the screen.
Yeah, just let us know. Send the back.
Shout out to everybody on IG, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah.
This wasn't one of the topics that we had, but this is actually. So we were talking about like podcasting and where things are now, Joey and Jada, and then I was talking about shout outs to Drink Champs with Nori and DJ EFN. You know what I mean? Because of what they actually started. To me, Flossie took it to the Breakfast Club, and I like that because they are in the format of a podcast. However, it's on the actual radio, which is a little bit different, but can't deny it. So go ahead, and then I know we both got stuff we got to say. So I'm gonna join you in live. Hit me on your phone. We'll do it.
I did. Hold on. Let me make sure.
So while you doing that, go ahead and finish saying what you were saying, Flossie.
I think it's not even about who did what first, but when I think about it, Breakfast Club, they went from, okay, we're not just going to be a radio show. We're going to start filming it. People can see the visitors come through. It's a whole different experience. And then that's when I think, I could be wrong, that's when I think Drink Champ said, yo, we gonna go full blast with it. Because they, like anything that starts first, you start inspiring others. Others are looking and saying, oh, that's working. Now I can contribute to that. So when I think about it, Charlemagne, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, they started bringing in that whole different substance. Because
grit, right.
Yeah, when you're thinking about Hot 97, which is a very prominent radio station for those that don't know in New York City, they're known for bringing the drama, bringing all of that. Like he mentioned, the host
being
mentioned
very biased too.
Yeah. The host mentioned earlier, Star and Buck Wow. They were very controversial.
But they wasn't biased though. Edgy
wasn't
Martinez is biased.
Anybody could get it.
Right.
That's what I loved about
Star
and Buck Wow. Because there was some times where it was like, damn, that might have been a little inappropriate. They even went at Aaliyah, and Aaliyah wasn't here no more, and it was kind of bad.
They did the next day.
So when you think about the culture of Hot 97, and then you have the Breakfast Club come in, and they said, at one point, Breakfast Club, you can only see the interviews. I'm not talking about listening to them. You can only see them on YouTube. And so people started, taken to that format of interviews and said, oh, this shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? So once that happened, now you got drink champs. They getting twisted, they getting faded. Some artists are coming through, they smoking their weed. It's a very comfortable environment.
Yes,
you
definitely.
may not agree with everything that's happening, but these artists are able to come in, talk about everything from the beginning of their lives, and then while they're talking, they getting twisted.
Right.
Some of them are not holding their own, some of them are. It's a very great formula. So when the host brought up drink champs, and now you have all these podcasts, think about it. It's a very, very lucrative market. Some people show their faces on podcasts, some people don't.
Right.
But all in all, you still get the information or the infotainment, as hashtag would say. And
The finest of fuckery.
Yeah, that's a really great, and I love that. Here's what I'll say, and I'm probably getting a little bit off subject, but kind of still in the lane. A lot of the men got a nice lane to drive in. What I mean by that is you had all these Ricky Lake shows and the Oprah shows and stuff like that where the women were talking, but you didn't hear the men, right? We only had like Montel Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But now when you look at podcasts and the like the whole catalog, you have all these men now that are talking and voicing their opinions, and I love all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mortgage. Okay.
Well, taking it back to basically like Wendy Williams and Hot 97. There's really I'm gonna give it more to Wendy Williams or Hot 97 that really catapulted the whole what you see now. And she don't really get that much credit because back then a lot of people wasn't really, they would be listening to it, but they were, they would get into it. But like she pioneered a lot of that from the gate. And what it is now, even from Hot 97 standpoint, because I'm gonna tell you from the aspect of when they had that situation with Jay and R. Kelly, and that was a classic. That was a classic. I mean, beef joint that you could pull that up on YouTube now, and they still got that joint out about. I mean, and everybody know that when they did that tour, that was one of the biggest. That was one of the biggest, especially when they got to New York.
Both worlds.
That was one of the biggest classic. What the hell going on? Type of situation there is. So I got to give it to Hot 97 all day. You know what I mean? Because I'm talking about at the actual show. No, I'm talking about on the actual show where if everybody remembers who was back there, he couldn't even do a show in New York because he was on some paranoia. Like, okay, somebody got something, so somebody got some situations in the drawer. And remember, he went to the radio station right after that. Because what's the name called him to the radio. He showed up at the radio. It was an improv showing up at the radio station because everybody wanted to know, Art that never did the show. He left the stage. Right. Remember?
Right.
Yeah. So then he ran from there. He went to Hot 97, and then he basically blasted Jay out.
Right. Crazy.
You know what I mean? Everybody remember. And and to this day, that's a classic joint because it's like everybody that was in the era already knew, he did what? Cause you ain't do no shit like that back then. So to do that that was iconic in the sense of you gonna do that from a live show and then get on the radio and then paranoia like no they was about to do this and pour mace on me and all this old other and it was like what
Yeah. So,
I mean, so when you got stuff like that, you know, I give it to the Breakfast Club, but they ain't got no iconic shows like that. You know what I mean? From the door.
Whoa, I gotta stop you there, but I get what you're saying. But let's stop real quick, and I'm gonna get right back into it. Mortgage, I need you to do me a favor.
So,
We about to we gotta show love real quick. Can you come on camera real quick if you don't mind?
damn. All right, man.
I know you ain't.
You looking furry. You looking furry.
No, because I got an issue with my barber. That's why. That's all.
Oh, shit.
No, he was.
Man, we know you get your cut once every 3 years, man. It's all thing.
Shut up, yo.
But look, I need you. You got a drink. You got a drink handy.
Yeah. I got one.
What you done did, Mortgage?
Mortgage, I need where your drink at, Mortgage. Flossie, tell him what you did. Flossie just had an accomplishment. Know what I mean?
No.
Tell him what it was.
I don't know what he's talking
What
about.
was it?
Stop it. Everybody take a shot to it.
He's gonna have to say it because I don't know what he's referring to.
She got a certificate for something.
Okay, so
Don't ask me to shout y'all out, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of my business. So I do work for the specially enabled. And so my job surprised me today when I came in the office. I don't go in the office often. And they said, we got to show you appreciation for having the best surveys. We call all your clients. They love you. They said, if you leave us, they're leaving with you. So yeah, you know, when you do God's work, it just works out. Man gives the award, but God gives the reward. So I was very, very humbled. I was very appreciative of that recognition. Like that. So I got that.
Well, I wanna say the flaws to you further that, you know, you don't get many people in business that works with the disabled in terms of benefits and different things of that sort, because what she don't tell you is that work is very hard because, I mean, the different governmental agencies and the governmental programs, they don't always necessarily give you the benefits that you need for those that have a disability. I mean, so if anybody ever been in the service, whatever, it's almost like benefits, I mean, for war veterans and whatnot like that. And they sit out here trying to get certain benefits now that they should have been got, but don't get. So, I mean, so she doing 10,000 harder work than what she's really telling both of you.
Right. And then, but wait, hold up, but wait. There's more. What else happened the other day?
I did get my LLC for Abundant Misfits. So it's another LLC, but I can't tell y'all everything related to that.
Yeah, but be quiet. Raise your glasses, yo.
I did get approved. Government gave me a hard way to go, but they finally approved my LLC.
Raise
I got another
glasses.
LLC under my belt.
She doing big things.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
How you doing? Glass it? Is it glass it?
What?
Shot it? How y'all do it?
Absolutely.
No. What's when they do the finger shit? That was.
What?
I don't know what.
In the air?
I don't know. That's my shit.
Listen.
Hey, listen. Let's get it.
Trying to mess up my toes.
Okay, do your toes. Do your toes. Now, where's Sharpness drink at?
Ooh, Sharpie, you.
All right, hold on.
Don't listen. We need you to be. We need you to.
Always look. You know I don't always have shots on here, so if I'm taking a shot, you got.
We need you to be drinking and wheeling tonight. All right.
Okay. Don't roll over no.
All right.
All right. Don't be drunk driving.
Don't be wheelchairing.
That's already done. Just move your suit out the way. Just move your feet out the way.
They gotta watch out for you. I know.
He said, I will roll over your.
No. I actually do. If I roll over your feet, that was intentional.
You told me.
He said that's intentional.
I kind of get that from you.
I can see that. I will say.
Because I can actually drive, but you know, like if you piss me off, I mean, just move your toes out the way because I'm.
So here's the thing. I've been told that I'm a bully. I'm definitely a bully for my clients. I get them what they need, what they want, what they ask for. What you say?
Huh? Drinking.
But the bully stuff. I really love what I do. It's actually, if I was to say anything else, I'm gonna let y'all ride with giving me my flowers. Thank you so much to the host and mortgage. I appreciate y'all. I do say that out of all the careers I've actually had, this is the most fulfilling one.
All right, let's get it. Biggity bong. Everybody take a drink. Shout out to Flossie for doing her thing. Know what I mean?
Thank you. He out here putting me on blast, not even telling me.
I mean, what's up, Tagat? What up? The good thing, the good thing about her doing the thing is that she actually look out for others. I mean, you always got to support somebody who does that. I mean, it's not about them. That's always all love. But I don't want to. This is actually it's not a topic, but it is a topic because we're talking about right now. We're talking about podcasting, where podcasting started from, or we're not now. I do know it didn't start from Breakfast Club, and Drink Champs.
I think it inspired. Yeah,
I mean, but I mean, as far as our voice, our community, like as far as the hip hop community, so like. Drink Champ.
Mortgage, I see you.
I want to say, I want to say like, yo, so Morgan said something. He talked about Wendy Williams.
Ooh, we love Wendy and hate her at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta love to hate Wendy Williams. You gotta hate to love her. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? But it's like, she wasn't a podcast. She was a radio show. She was the radio Jerry Springer.
Ooh, I like that.
That's who Wendy Williams was.
Well, I'll put it like this. She was the radio female Jerry Springer, but she also introduced what would now be the podcast.
She was strong controversy. You gotta think. Remember.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Because think about the evolving aspect of it. She was the initial aspect of the controversy as we know it today.
To say that is to talk about just controversy being about podcast being about controversy. All podcasts ain't about controversy. So it's like.
No, but I'm saying the core aspect of within our community, that was the core aspect of what we looked at as shock value stories of what was actually going on in that way, and then it evolved into other things over time. But the initial aspect was that based on the entertainment perspective of.
Yeah, now I see. Come here. Empress, come here. Stay. Come here, Empress. See if we get your daughter. Stay. They ready to attack. My dogs is crazy. So I get what you're saying. And I'm not even arguing against you. I just know, like from being a podcaster, and not saying that mine is the fullest to the podcasting, but being it and then following certain things to grow mine, and then understanding what it is, and then watching. Like I said, that's the reason why I would say she is the radio version of Jerry Springer, which is she's the radio controversial TV show. See what I'm saying? Huh? So she's the radio. Mm-hmm. She's the radio controversial TV show, which is not an actual podcast. She didn't follow. She followed the radio format, I would say. Right. And she was great at what she did. You got to give respect to Wendy Williams, whether you like her or not.
Yeah. She everything she did, you didn't agree with, but you had to give her her props for what she did do. The reason why I tie it into the podcast because
What up?
that was what you at that point that was what you considered radio, but they didn't view it in the video sense, but it was as a story. But if cameras was out at that point, it would have been that. But only because of the cameras wasn't the key element at that point.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, and then we go switch it up.
The cameras were there.
Yes,
if y'all think about the infamous interview, right, where Whitney Houston calls
Whitney.
and Whitney, and this is to help like support your point, Mortgage. I get what you mean by it was a very controversial radio station segment, right? Because she always attacked the taboo topics. You didn't want to talk about being the gay rapper back then because then you might not be.
And she talked about it.
And she talked about it. And yeah, she paid for it because then she had to go to WBLS because Puffy was in control of a lot.
Down.
You know, but she addressed it. And it wasn't what I do want to say is that Wendy didn't lie on people for the most part. It depends. But when we talk about, okay, let me go into the whole Whitney Houston, right? Whitney is a Jersey girl.
Right.
A lot of people don't want to go head up with Whitney because Whitney is going to give it to you. Now, the infamous interview that I'm bringing up is when you talk about there wasn't video, they were recording in these studios. Yes. That's what I mean by the Breakfast Club started airing.
Oh, yeah.
They did it. They did the first one.
Right.
They did a lot.
Just like the infamous interview with Angie Martinez and Mace is there, and you know Jim Jones calls in.
That was
all
way
this
after.
stuff is being video
Becca,
recorded.
don't do it,
you know what
Becca.
I'm saying? But we're as the listener, we're really hearing it on the radio because we're not really for the video format of the interview. So going to Whitney calls in. She's like, "Why you all up in my business? If I sniff coke, I sniff coke." Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want to really go there with Whitney.
Yo,
you know
Whitney got at her, yo.
Yeah, she definitely did. But one thing I do respect about Wendy, she didn't back down on what she said. She said,
but she also got you the fuck out.
She did get chewed out.
She got you the
She did
fuck
get chewed
out.
But she also, hi, Miss Tia. But I do like you pointed out, Morgan. She did hold it down because sometimes it's very tough to go up against. Whitney is no easy target. You know what I'm saying? If Whitney calls into your show, you getting wild out, especially if you calling her and Bobby out about their cocaine cowboy days. They listen.
Right.
Whitney don't want you talking about her. She like, why you all up in my business?
No. The thing is, if you speak bad about Whitney in general.
Even if it's true.
True enough. The thing is, her business is hers. Is like, yo, talk about your business. That
was the purpose of
that was the purpose of Whitney calling in. And like, the thing is, when she said that to Wendy Williams, she shut her the fuck up because Whitney started bombing some of Wendy Williams shit to where they had to cut her off.
She took the conversation away from Wendy. That's what she did.
They had to cut her off.
But then, that's another thing too, because when Wendy Williams was a cokehead herself. So it's like, we can't go in.
No, she was a crackhead.
Well, she might have been doing both.
It's the difference.
What she didn't get from what we know, she didn't start getting heavy with the crack part of it till later on.
She didn't touch the crack. Her and Bobby didn't touch the crack.
Yes, they did. They laced their
weed. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they was lacing their weed.
Yes, they did.
What? Yes, they were.
No, they would. Bobby came out later. Bobby came out later and said that they flipped turbos and then it moved into
what does it mean to flip
full blown.
What does that mean?
They started out with the angel dust and stuff like that, but after a while,
and then they laced the weed with Engleman.
I didn't see that.
That's the turbo back in the day.
Oh well, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this to Bobby. I'm not doing this to Bobby right now.
We love the
What's
king
off
of
air?
R&B, but
Off
okay,
air.
let me just give you an episode of visualization.
Well, he wasn't the king of R&B. Let's get that straight. He was part of R&B, but he was not king. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's.
As the wife, that was her king.
Okay.
Of R&B. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
What I'm getting into is when she was on that infamous podium for the award show, and she said, "You better lay low." Okay.
Yeah.
That was crack.
Crazy.
That was not cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine
You're right.
is. I'm gonna give you an
The
example.
strap wasn't here. It was there.
Right. I'm gonna give you an
Oh,
example. This is
Dirty
when,
money.
and I'm a slim girl. This is when Whitney is about 90 pounds wet.
Let's
Okay.
Yeah, when she when she bonier than a little bit, it's like, what the hell going on with you, Whitney?
Yo,
Y'all ready?
Like you need a couple meals. You need a couple meals going on. Like Wendy, you skinnier than me, Wendy. You skinnier than me, Wendy. I'm a buck ten.
No, y'all gotta let me finish.
Stop it.
The
Stop it.
difference.
We're
If
not
y'all
doing
want to know the difference.
No, we don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm a buck. Listen. I'm a slim. Listen, I'm a slim short dude. I'm a slim short dude.
Yo, Mark, chill. No, we're not.
I'm not gonna say nothing bad. Cut my mic back on, please.
I'm a slim short dude. But Whitney was lesser than me. Okay, Whitney was lesser than me. Okay, and I'm a buck 10. I'm about a buck 10, buck 20 wet.
Wait, mortgage. I'm gonna give you a visual of the difference.
Make it quick.
The very scene that I pointed out for y'all, that was crack. Cocaine is
allegedly
El DeBarge. Okay? Every time El
DeBarge
on the stage, he snorted a little line.
He wilded out. He wilded out.
I'm not gonna go there then.
No, I'm just saying he be having a different kind of finesse.
I'm not gonna go there, but so thank you opportunity that has entertainment.
Don't do drugs.
Look, y'all. We're gonna switch to a topic that's actually a topic for the night, but that would have been interesting until these two motherfuckers hijacked the show. Yes.
I didn't even say much. I
just the topic. You know what I mean? Something I haven't picked the topic in a minute.
It's your world. We just move in it.
He picks topics.
We're gonna talk about matter of fact. How much does emotions affect decisions? Let's talk about that. We did?
Yes, go to another.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we did that last week. Yeah, we did that last week.
Thank you, Mortgage.
Both of y'all be quiet.
You gotta do that. You gotta do a checklist. What we did last week, what we did this week.
We're talking about matching energy, okay, and revisited, okay? I just said
now matching energy.
Revisited, yeah. We're talking about matching energy. So we're talking about.
I got a lot of that. I can match energy.
When it comes to matching energies, like I said, matching energy revisited because we talked about it before. A lot of people like to match energies, and I want to. There's a different alley that I want to get into when it comes to match energy. So, but when it comes to match energy, first off, mortgage. When it comes to that, what's your first thoughts? Talk to me. What up, Piggy? Pause. I don't know.
Matching energy is
that's my brother.
People that have most of the time it's on a they have the way that I perceive it. Most of the time when they say I'm a match your energy is on a confrontational perspective.
No disrespect.
Most of the time when they say matching, because when they say it aggressively, like hey.
I'm gonna hit rewind. Don't go back too far, but go ahead. Sorry. But Pinky.
So, but basically, when I hear that matching energy, for the most part. Now, sometimes it could be the other way. It could be the other way of, great vibes, great energy, and somebody match. But most of the time, when people announce that they're matching energy, it's not on the positive. It's more on the
right
confrontational. I'm aggressive.
Let me ask you a question.
Because positive energy being matched, you don't have to announce it. It just
Nah, I love you said that. Let me drop a bomb for you, Mortgage. I mean, like, because that
is. Yeah, I get a bomb in the water.
The crazy thing behind that, Mortgage, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let y'all rock out, because you never hear somebody say, this person held me down, I'm about to match that energy. People always talk about matching energy when it comes to something that somebody didn't do for them.
Or just negative.
Which is negative for the most part. So, like, I can honestly sit here and say I've never heard someone. No, okay, I can't honestly sit here and say that.
Never. That's a strong word. Never.
Yeah, never. That's why I say I can't sit here and say I never heard. I can mostly say that, and for the most part, people won't match your positive energy.
Right.
If somebody just if somebody just prayed for you for no reason, sent you money for no reason, took care of your kids for no reason, do whatever for no reason, they're not gonna be like, yo, nah, I gotta match energy. And they're not gonna go talk about that and say, yo, nah.
Yeah, they're just gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. No. Or they may not, for the most part. But the most time you hear somebody talking about matching energy, it's because somebody didn't reciprocate what they did for somebody else.
Oh, it's just negative.
So that is the reason why, like, matching energy, most people don't really match energy, even when they talk about themselves, is them not getting their energy matched, because no matter what somebody does for them, they don't announce it.
Yeah, because matching energy is not to be if it's done in a positive sense, it's not to be announced. You're just gonna do it.
Replace matching with negative. That's all you really got to do.
Yeah, negative is I'm gonna match that energy, but you already know what that energy gonna bring already from the door. So I'm just built for it already. Like, I'm gonna match that energy. Oh yeah, well, what we talking about?
You willing to jump up? Because
if you gonna come at me talking about you matching energy, and I know what that energy and the way it's being projected is, yeah, I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna jump up and jump out the wheelchair and all that.
Up, meaning, when I say people are willing to stoop down, but are you willing to jump up? So many people are willing to go because it's something negative. But when something positive happens, are you gonna tell them, yo, I'm gonna match your energy? If I just walk,
I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do it. I ain't got that announce.
I'm not talking about like.
I ain't got that announce. First of all, when you on a positive projector, you don't announce your positive movement. You just do it.
No, yeah.
Because now, if you announce it, if you announce it in that sense, then all you doing is looking for your ego to get stroked.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is that you don't announce your positive, but you don't also announce your negative. Somebody always announces your negative. When's the last time somebody announced what you did for them? I'm gonna let Flossie. When's the last time? Matter of fact, real quick, Mortgage. When's the last time somebody announced what you did for them and say, yo, I gotta shout him out? When's the last time somebody did that?
On a positive sense or negative?
On a positive. When's the last time somebody did that? You think?
Oh, that was at least the last time I remember that. I was on Instagram, but that was like 3 years ago.
No. Yo, Morgan said, yeah, hold on. No. He said the last time somebody announced my positive was on MySpace.
No, Instagram, sir. Instagram.
So Flossie, when's the last time somebody announced your positive over what they deemed as negative?
Ooh.
Like it went public with this shit. Like when last time somebody went public with like, yo, I gotta talk about how when last
That's been a long time, I'm sure.
I mean, technically, it was like 5 minutes ago.
I mean,
But it's like,
Well, yeah.
for them
Kudos
individually,
to
like, for them individually, wow, it's been a while.
right.
It's been a while. I can't tell you how long because I gotta really think about that. But it hasn't been that recent to the hosting. Your point, Morgan. Yeah, it's been a minute.
I can tell you because mine was recorded on mine. Y'all could just go to my page and it'll take.
It's just like any Yelp review or anything like that. When you're a business, people will talk bad about your business
all day,
way quicker and faster, and that's
negativity spreads faster.
Oh yeah, and
but like the positive stuff,
yeah, and
this person they prepare their CMOS a certain way and it's great. You're not gonna really see that spread.
Yeah, because if I had to get,
I saw a spider in my CMOS. Oh, that's gonna go.
Everybody like, yo, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them.
So that's just human nature, unfortunately.
But human nature is also the love too. But the thing is like, this is the reason why I asked this question because so many people talk about, yo, I keep that same energy or match that energy. They don't ever tell you keep that same energy when you saying, yo, here, how you doing, my brother? We talked about Grand Rising.
Yes.
Wait,
hold on, Morgan.
PTSD from Grand Rising.
Yeah, I don't want to look at his haircut right now. So
wait.
I'm messing with you. Stay on camera. It's a drink.
He's doing good.
No, he is. But we talked about, like, remember, Morgan, we talked about Grand Rising, right? And then everybody has something negative to say about something that was meant to be positive. But people talked about the people who did negative to them. And I get it. I mean, and not even just the Grand Rising. I got the reason why that was even a topic because someone sent me a negative message behind something that was meant to be positive.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, a lot of people don't even understand the context of when they say stuff like "good morning."
Yes.
I'm not mourning anything. It's not good because if you really know the
I just woke up.
The core aspect to that is if you really understand the core aspect of that, you won't be saying that.
Yes.
I'd rather say Grand Rising because Grand Rising means it's a new light day. It's a positive energy to it, but because people carry negative connotation behind it, they don't know the real true meaning of it, and they're making statements on something that they haven't done any research on. And I love my people, but that's our main issue. We don't do our homework before we just denigrate something, and we don't really even know what we're talking about most of the time.
Right. And not to stay too long on this topic because we do want to get into something else before I go eat some food. So
we know that was coming.
We're talking about matching energy. As a matter of fact, I don't mind sitting on this.
Okay, so
Diddy.
matching energy.
Yo,
I didn't get to say something, but I do want to say.
Over. I got no Diddy that one.
He's about to go into a whole nother thing. Here's what I'll say, and it's really going to be related to on the same frequency as the host and what Mortgage said. A lot of times people like to say, "Well, I'm matching energy" because it sounds slick, it sounds tough, it sounds very much cliche.
Right.
Not even I didn't even mean to say that. It's just not an intelligent response because like I said, we were talking about it earlier. I'm not matching anybody's energy, especially if it's low vibrational because and I'm not trying to sound perfect or anything like that, but I'm just not going to subscribe and say, yeah, I'm matching energy and throw out all the work I've done for this piece. You know what I'm saying? All the work I've done, shadow work wise. Listen, If you
Right.
negative, go kill yourself, negative Nancy. I'm not subscribing. You can go
Right.
low. I'm gonna say right where I'm at, and it's important that I do that. I'm not one.
Right.
Even years with my captions, I never say, and I can say a lot of slick shit. Like you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me, shit like that. I'm never saying
Classic.
I'm never
Classic.
saying I'm matching energy though, because your energy and my
Classic.
energy are two totally different frequencies, and what you decide to subscribe to and ride the wave on, that has nothing to do with me, because what you eat don't make me shit.
Factuals.
So if you want to be stuck over there with the bullshit and the negative Nancy stuff, you go ahead and ride that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm over here.
Right. And
So you got
I had that.
you know what I'm saying?
so my thing is like the whole match energy, then we'll switch.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to the whole match energy thing, it's like, look, if I'm gonna match energy, like like she said, it negates if you have been doing work on yourself. You can either you can either lower yourself or upgrade yourself. And what type of energy are you matching, right? I was watching the skit, and you have somebody. It was matter of fact, it's a Country Wayne skit, and you have somebody named Mike. His character, I love his character, but then I hate his character at the same time because of what he become. And then you got Country Wayne. Rich. One character is rich. One character is wealthy. Now, I mean, when it comes to not even wealthy, but he has money to do what he needs to do at the time he needs to do it. So one character, I've never seen so many times, but it's so relevant in life where so many people don't have their own mind, and they call somebody else to find out what would you do in this situation. Don't give them the whole story, highlights of the story, so no one can really understand the full spectrum of the story, because you can't give them the whole thing in the meantime. But they tell you what they would do based upon what you told them, and sometimes not even what they would do. They just gave you something. They just gave you advice or told you what to do, and then you just ran with it. Not even question it, they will do it. People don't have their own mind. So when people people want to match energy because they don't have their own mind. Matching energy is void of thought. That's what matching energy is. When I say, yo, I got to suit down to your level, you would do this, so I'm going to do this with you. It's like, yo, what's going through your mind? I may have,
or the other.
I may have
Go ahead.
reactions, but I'm not saying I'm going to do this because you're doing this. I'm not you or you not me. If I react over something that you did, that's the passion or whatever, the emotion or whatever, and that's me just falling short of being who I should be or could be in that moment, but it's still me. Understand that. It's still me. When I say I'm matching energy, now I'm trying to be you. I'm trying to be somebody outside of myself and not even understanding why you are where you are, or what got you to being who you are in the moment. So it's like, who does that make me? Am I genuine to myself? Am I genuine to the walk of what I tell myself I am? Because so many people are so elevated. So many people are, oh, I'm in my bag, I'm in my da-da-da-da. When you find out who they really are, their shell of even the shell of themselves. A lot of people don't know who the fuck they are. They haven't taken time to discover who they are, and that's why people really would match energy. When you talk to people talk to you about how they feel so much behind what's going on. I mean, or who they really could be in the moment, because people want to really, people are afraid of being who they could be. And that's what I'm starting to realize. And it's like when people telling me that they match your energies, it's like, yeah. I'm about to go inside. Matt, you go ahead and match energies. I'm going inside. Miss me with that shit. Don't match my energy because you can't. You're gonna show me that you don't even know who the fuck I am when you're trying to match energy. That you show me what you perceive me as. Don't match my energy because what you're matching is what's happening at that moment. At that moment, showing me that you haven't even asked me what's going on in my life. You haven't even asked me, like the factors that could be contributing to the way I'm moving right now. You haven't even tried to, maybe even try to contribute to better, help me better with what I'm doing. But you're matching what I'm showing you right now. But that tells me that more so about who you are than who I am in the moment. That's more so you. Match yourself. Don't match me, match God. Match Jesus.
Yeah,
match that.
Yeah, I was gonna say try that.
Match that. Can you do that? Because
it's funny how
just love.
It's funny how, but like I had a conversation earlier today, and this person says, "Well, you learned more from me than I did from you," and I'm like, but the topic that we were talking about was dealing with houses and mortgages. And this person, they knew some things about real estate. I'm not going to say they didn't, but they didn't know how to maneuver around what they already knew.
Right.
So I sat there and laughed. I was like, really? I said, oh, how quickly we forget.
Au contraire.
That, nigga Nisha.
The fact of if you didn't ask me certain questions during your real estate journey, you might have been paying more out of pocket than what you ended up doing and maneuvering certain things and whatnot like that. But it's just funny how our culture, when we help certain individuals, not saying that not saying they didn't know, but they didn't know the elements of that part of it, right? So, but it's funny how they just totally forget the time that you take for free, because you cool with them and you let them know, hey, no, do it this way, do it that way, do it. And then once they get in that position, I got to hear myself. What? Okay.
Look, I like that.
You know what I mean?
There's a few things I want to respond to with that. Not to debunk, but just a response. But thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery. Yo, mortgage. Let's see. Pick one. Predetermined conversations. Honestly, I do want to talk about that, but I'll let him pick. I don't know. Flossie gets on me about that shit all the fucking time. I'm gonna leave it alone. Yo, here, what up, nephew? Predetermined conversations. We got people want you to acknowledge their feelings as real, but won't acknowledge yours the same. We got are you saying in a relationship where you're not where you're unhappy? We talked about match energies. We're not. Right.
Wow, hey, Flossie, you really help.
Huh?
Okay. No, I was saying he really gets tight on these topics, man. Like it's really.
No, I don't.
No, I mean no. Don't get me.
Hey, so you got the wide eyes, like really?
Hold up.
Yo! Where this man mother at?
No. So we got. So matter of fact, We just had to be this. Mako, what up, Mako? So to the fellas, how do you handle your woman arguing with a man, especially when you're not around?
You did a vice versa with that too. Don't do that.
And ladies,
Okay, don't do that.
how do you handle your man arguing with the women? Then let's talk about that.
No.
Pick that, Mortgage.
No,
Mortgage.
Okay.
No.
My bad.
Has the
I was going to go back to. I was going to go back to
decisions, recognizing yourself in moments, and then last we have, last two, fate versus hope, and then last, what's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement? All right, we don't have to do that. So Morgan, pick which one to pick, Morgan. I'm hungry.
Free conversation.
Huh?
Free conversation. Predetermined conversation.
My thing is, I knew he would pick that shit. Morgan is in court, so he knows. Morgan said, "I knew you was gonna say that." So tell us why you picked that. What up, Mako?
Hey, Mako. Yeah, Morgan, tell us why.
So why'd you pick predetermined conversation? What does that mean to you?
Because I'm a person that, and listen, it's just my makeup. My sign predates who I am too. I analyze conversation all day long. I analyze conversation. So with my line of work, I go, like you said, I go in courtrooms, I look at paperwork, I'm dissecting paperwork on a regular basis. Right. So like when I'm having conversation, even when we have conversation, I'm a very analytical person as far as dissecting what you said, and then I'm dissecting the way your thought pattern is.
Say pattern?
That's just me.
Thought pattern.
Yeah, everybody has a pattern of how they move and how they think.
He said
pattern.
Something that you do consistently, even when you know it or don't know.
He didn't say pattern.
He said pattern.
I said
He's sophisticated, so he does white in courtrooms, so he has to get the question.
No, not necessarily. No, it ain't always that way, sir. I had my moments too, so I'm still from the hood, whether y'all want to know it or not.
Oh, yeah. There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Yes. My bad. Pattern, nigga. ERNS.
No, I like what you're doing.
No, I read that.
Are you? Did you wrap that up? Are you done?
No, he's still talking. Morgan.
I like that.
I want to hear you finish because he's definitely. Do you think, Morgan?
No, so I have a very deep way that I look at things, and some people say it can be very tiresome, and people can get very irritated with me, and they have no problem in telling me that either. So, but if I care about you, I'll take it into consideration, and but if I don't care, I'll just be like, okay, well, that's just a you problem.
But does it also mean that you don't care about them from you telling them that?
Well, yeah, because I basically.
That's my thing, Morgan. So Morgan.
No. Flossy, true enough.
Morgan be so on point for 97%. And then that 3% be like.
He hit that.
He did. But my thing is, it's like when he said like we say like. The one thing that's like threw me off is like when he said I don't care about you. I'm like, come on, Morgan.
No, he said people think you don't care about them.
Okay, then I misread. My bad. My apologies.
No, I said this. If I care about you, I'll take what you say into consideration. If I don't care about you, I'll just say, well, that's a you problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm right on that. I'm not being right or wrong. So I retract my apology. Give me that shit back. But no. The reason why I say that is because even if I do care about them, I still would say that like, yo, that's a you problem. I tell my cousin that.
No, I wouldn't say that because if it's coming from a person,
you're not saying nothing wrong. What I'm saying is like sometimes you still care about them, but you gotta help them understand that you can't keep doing it. All because you have these types of feelings and you want to project them on me doesn't mean I got to succumb to it. That is your problem to deal with. It's not mine. You gotta help people. So like you gotta help people understand that at times. Remember when I said fuck your feelings? Remember when I said that, Mortgage?
How can we forget?
Yeah.
He says it every show.
Yeah, I do.
He's an asshole.
No.
But it's okay.
But the thing is, if I ask you right now, Mortgage, Flossie, if I ask you,
Blood is a rare food today. I just gotta say it.
how do you
Just a
feel
little
about?
bit. I'm celebrating. Okay.
If I ask you right now, how do you feel about me saying "fuck your feelings"? Mortgage? Real quick, what would you got to say about that?
He needs to.
Well, because I know genuinely you don't mean it, and you just saying it for the shock value of it. Because I've been on the phone with you. No, I've been on the phone with you.
Oh no,
No, listen. First, behind the scenes, we've been on the phone. Me, you, and Flossie been on the phone, and you've had your opinion in it, but you've done it with respect in the sense of whatever. So it's not been in the sense of you just saying, look, Mogi, this is what it is, and fuck what you think. It ain't never been that way. So you may do this on the show and whatnot, and I understand, but behind the scenes is the approach is still saying I have my opinion about it, but you do it with empathy in the sense of when you hear what the whole aspect is about. So
okay.
I think Flossie got to break it down a little bit.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Flossie. I might have lost it, Flossie. I don't know.
It's okay.
No.
I want you to finish.
No, he did. Go ahead,
Okay, so am I addressing the topic first or your question?
No, my question, and then we're good.
Repeat the question. I love to
So
make sure.
When I say, how do you feel when I say fuck your feelings, and what does that mean to you? Like, I mean,
okay.
But he said,
yeah. So I've grown from being an infant on the show to today. So when I first heard the term, I was like, damn. Now when I hear it, it's more so. It's not fuck you. It's fuck your feelings because your feelings are not facts. And that's not what actually happened. And you need to hear that. Because I've actually used that on a close friend of mine and they hated this shit.
I pay copyrights. My bad.
Hated it. But yeah, when I hear it, now I actually appreciate it because it actually makes people more accountable, right? For what they're doing, how they're responding to the impact of what they've done, and to bring them back in and reel them back into the actual space of what's happening, not more so, oh, I created this narrative in my mind and now I'm keeping a scoreboard and I'm going crazy with it. I'm crashing out. No, that's not it. So some people, I've heard this before. Sometimes the message has to have a little edge on it for you to receive it. Because when it's too soft, it's just humans don't take it in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if I put a little edge on it, I got your attention because now you might be irritated by it, right? So when people hear "fuck your feelings," you know what's gonna happen 9 times out of 10 with most humans. They're like, "What? What? What you mean? Fuck my feelings? My feelings are facts, nigga. This is what happened." You like, nah, that's not what happened though. You are just really engulfed in what you're feeling, but you're not stepping outside of that and saying, well, let me look at it from this person's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we don't really, how do I say this? We don't really take accountability for where we're at in the moment. Sometimes you might need to say, well, you know what? I don't even think I can receive what you're saying right now because I'm a little bit too much in my feelings. I can respect somebody saying that to me, actually, rather than going full blown and full throttle, battling me, and then deflecting and saying, oh, you know what? It's me. You right. Never mind. And
How
you're looking
often
at
would
them.
that happen?
That shit happened to me recently. It happens all the time. I'm saying, listen, yo, you gotta chill. That's not what's happening. I get you in your feelings. Cool. And I'm good with observing it. You know, I'm in my feelings or the other person's in their feelings. And I'll say, I don't think we're gonna really get anything resolved right now. So it probably would not be best to continue talking about it while we're both so fucking passionate. You know what a supervisor told me one time? I'll never forget him. And this is when I was working at Bank of America. He said, I don't even know why y'all get so crazy with it. You know, everybody want to get so passionate about what they feel and what they're talking about. Just put that shit on the table, whatever it is, and talk about that and move on. And at first, everybody in our training class looked at him like, damn, this nigga has no emotion. But it was the most intelligent mentorship I got in about 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, all you got to do is put it on the table and express it. Stop putting all this passion behind everything. Right. Now, I'm not saying passion is not required in some instances, but what I'm saying is you cannot overexert emotion every time, like how we talked about emotions last show.
Let me ask y'all a question, and to be real quick, and I don't want a mortgage. I don't want a dissertation. All right,
no dissertation.
Real quick. So
everybody say this.
You give me the whole show's worth of an answer.
He's giving a thesis.
So look,
thesis, though.
When it comes to when you work for a company, right? And the company has to make a decision about their bottom line. Real quick, yes or no? Is the company gonna be emotional about letting you go?
No.
What do you think, Flossie?
Hell no.
Why?
I've experienced it.
It affects their bottom line. You know why? Because there is no emotion behind business, right?
No.
And I just spoke to my niece today, and my niece is a teacher. They made them go back to school and work, go back to work. Still icy everywhere. She fell and hurt herself. As to where she's out. I mean, back hurt and things like that. But everybody telling her like, yo, what you got to do? And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, why? You're emotional behind the people that you work with. I said, listen, there is no emotion in business. Sue the fuck out of them. You're not suing the people you work with. You're suing the entity of the business. This is what they have. This is what they have workman's comp for. This is why all these things are in place. Because the second that they feel that all y'all making too much money and we got to lower our bottom line, they're gonna bring in teachers who don't give a fuck about the kids, but they just sitting there saying, "Listen, y'all sit down, shut the fuck up, and going already." That's what they doing.
Tell her to call me. I'll help her.
So
she'll get over that emotion real quick.
So bottom line is,
no, you taking that left.
I know. So bottom line is this. So look, and we're talking about predetermined conversations. We went left, but to bring it back to that, look, when I say fuck your feelings, like Flossie said, I'm not saying fuck you. I'm not saying that your feelings don't matter, but I am saying that your feelings do matter, but they only really matter to you. I just had this conversation with my mother 2 days ago, and her being, oh no, Ma, take your emotion out of what I'm telling you, because now you're in your feelings. That is your address right now. If I say, where do you stay at? Where your feelings? Feelings. Bottom line is this. If I'm talking to you about occurrences, I don't want to hear what I feel. Chill with that gaslighting new term shit. Chill with that trying to take me off of my rocket shit. Don't tell me how I feel, because I'm going to look at you like, I didn't ask you what the fuck you feel. And now you're going to think I'm insensitive. But I'm not. I just don't want to hear that shit right now.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about. If you say, hey, listen, can I talk to you about how I feel? Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your feelings, because now it's a different stage of me. Now it's like, okay, let me not think about. Now the shit may still pop in my head. As a man, it may still pop in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and that means you may have to correct me. I mean, you may have to get me right, but it's like, because you may see my face, we're sorry, but the thoughts you're thinking of are not available. But get me back right. We're talking about my feelings right now. Okay, you're right. I apologize. Let's talk about your feelings. But let's not. But if we're talking about yo, this is what you said. This is what happened. Da, 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 da. Like, we're not talking about I felt that you. Nah, I'm not even gonna give you the space to do that, and that's why people think that I'm so insensitive. And it's like, yo, that's the matching energy shit. It's like I'll allow you to think that, but I'm not gonna meet you there. I'm gonna allow you to think that I'm insensitive, but I'm not gonna meet you with me being there. I'm just gonna tell you, I'll let you think anything you want to think about me. When you're ready to have a real conversation, come and talk to me.
But I will say this.
I will say, wait a minute. No, I got you. Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna allow you to correct you. I'm gonna give you the space to correct yourself. If you don't want to, if you don't know how to, if you don't even think about it or think about what I'm saying, you're gonna stay in the same place that you at. And that's what happens to me most of the time, is what I'm saying. Most people don't get what I'm saying when I say it, and they keep me in a certain space, but I'm comfortable with it. I'm cool with it. Why? Not because I match energy. It's because I understand that they don't understand where I'm coming from. But mortgage, let's take it to predetermined conversations. Okay?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just respond to that. I will say, I wouldn't say you don't. You say you don't give a fuck, but you do, because, and the reason why I say that is because me, you, and Saucy had multiple conversations, and on the show, you was like, "No, we ain't doing that. We ain't trying to hear that." I mean, whatever. We gonna have a conversation with you offline. But the empathy aspect of yourself comes through, even though you have a direct conversation. It's empathy to what that situation is, why you having it. So on the public platform, it stated. On the public platform, it stated that, hey, fuck you, I'm not trying to hear that. This is what it is. But behind the scenes, it's okay. I'm going to listen, give my opinion, but I'm also going to bring it to empathy behind what you're dealing with in that particular situation.
Well, the one thing
I just wanted to let that you know.
Now you are 1,000%. But the one thing I gotta say is, I do the same thing on the show too.
Behind closed doors, you mean?
When they say the empathy behind the scenes, I can tell you times.
Depends on what time it is.
yeah, I will say that. I would, or what type of mood you in, because on the show, I will be honest with you. On the show, you have a more direct.
That is not fair.
Joe Pesci is not himself when he's hungry.
So what I would say is this: like, I can bring up plenty of people on the show where I stopped the entire topic of the show to talk about things that they were going through. And because so the thing is, like, empathy is different. Like, look, I want everybody to understand something. And matter of fact, fuck the topic. And
God.
So this.
How you gonna say fuck the topic?
Well, this is empathy. And fuck your feelings on the topic.
I got him. Watch when it's time to end. Don't worry about it.
I had to do it. My bad. No. But no. So what I'm saying is, look, y'all. Let me give y'all a clear definition of fuck your feelings.
Your definition.
A clear definition. And matter of fact, Flossie might have. It's not saying fuck you. It's saying fuck what you think. Fuck what you think, and I stand on it. I don't give a fuck what you think about me or what you think about what I said, or what you think about what's going on. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
So many F-bombs.
So
many
it's
of them.
spit everywhere.
What's happening? This party's out of control.
So I don't care. Like, none of that matters. My mom said, when you say you don't care, a lot of times that means that you're taking. No, when I'm saying I don't care, it really means that I'm not worried about that. And what I mean by that is this: is like when they say I don't care about your feelings, it's not saying that I don't care about your feelings when it pertains to you and what you really feel. What I'm saying about your feelings is when it comes to actual facts of the things, of actual occurrences. They're not the same thing. Your feelings have nothing to do with facts. Why? Because your feelings are never facts. People, understand this shit. You're emotional motherfuckers. I'm emotional too. So I get it.
He's not emotional.
Shut up. An emotional response.
What will we know? He's not emotional.
So everybody understand that. So
I am your conscience. I am your conscience.
No, I
Flossie in that microphone like, I am Deja's conscience.
That's what I'm doing on purpose. I'm
She's
the
an
devil
asshole,
and
man.
the angel. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into this topic because I'm hungry as fuck. So predetermined conversations. So Mortgage, talk
He
about.
already talked about it.
He
did. Mortgage, am I lying? Did you talk about it?
No, he talked about feelings.
No,
Look. You gotta do the voice. Did you talk about
He
it?
hasn't.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Lightly, but he segues.
I talked about it, but I ain't go like.
He started.
I went into it, but I ain't go deep into it.
But
the host,
wrap it up.
The host had to say a few things. Go ahead.
You
Finish
ain't
it
got no
up.
drinking yet. Why you commenting?
Hold on.
No.
The lies.
That's limeade.
The lies.
That's limeade. I don't want to.
This is not limeade.
Yeah. I can wake up in the morning, drink that shit, be ready for work.
Tell him to mind his business.
This is ICA, so okay.
He's got to mind his business.
So a pre-conversation is
No.
Get your shit
having it already
predetermined.
Did you take a shot with us?
No, he did it.
Because you acting like
he did though.
Like he
did. Faked the shot.
So
matter of fact, he didn't take a shot to none of your accomplishments.
He's terrible. I didn't say it, Mortgage, but it is a fact. So fuck your feelings. These are facts. You didn't take a shot you know what I'm saying? I'm out here healing humanity.
Oh, okay. No. Wait. I'm gonna take the shot. Kudos to Flossie and all her beautiful accomplishments. I mean, here go the shot for Flossie.
As you are talking about predetermined conversation, that's
Get
what
it.
the topic is.
Talk
Go
about
get
it.
your fucking shot. Go ahead.
I'm gonna record this entire conversation.
No. I just did that. I just did the shot.
No.
Congratulations.
No, stop it. I've been on and off with the recording. Stop it.
Where's management?
I
am management.
Management is drunk right now.
No, I'm not. Don't let him lie to y'all.
She's not drunk, but she's on point tonight. So I'm just she on point.
Hold up, Mortgage. I feel that
that's a fact.
I feel that you're appeasing.
No.
I fuck that feeling shit. Mortgage, you're appeasing her shit. She ain't on point to
preconceived conversation is that I always I always analyze different conversations that I have with people, and I do it in the courtroom, and I do it in regular conversation. I do it so much that people think that everybody doesn't already have this thought. Like when I get on certain platforms and they talk about dating and why people get into these jammed up situations, and I'm like, this is not rocket science. I mean, if you have the intent to already let somebody know what your intention is, it's not rocket science. If they're not flowing with the situation, then you know to get out of that situation or not even bother or enter into it. But people make it seem like it's so difficult to understand that it just blows my mind that it's like, how confusing can this be when it's just basic common sense? Well, we all know sense ain't always common.
Morgus, I think you're talking about the feeling behind the not the predetermined conversation part. I see what you're saying, and you are on point with that. But the predetermined conversation, do you feel you addressed that, or what we were just talking about?
I feel like I kind of covered it from a personal standpoint and also dealing in courtroom, because in courtrooms you already have the preconceived that way that you address it.
Okay.
Did y'all catch that the host is talking about feelings?
I got okay. I see what you're saying.
You see what he did there?
No. Oh yeah.
He asked him what his feelings.
Flossie is on top of it there.
It's okay.
No, I said that on purpose, but I'm like, okay.
The host is going to give her a call after the show.
I like his response though.
I think it all envelops.
Good shit, Morgan.
Yeah, because feelings.
Have a bomb for money.
It has a lot to do with. Oh, it's not my turn.
Good. No, it is your turn. Go ahead.
Oh, it is my turn. Yeah. Yay! I feel like double dutch. Hey, so when you talk, what Morgan said. Never mind what the host is doing. Y'all gonna feel what I'm saying. Watch this. Feelings have a lot to do with the drive behind predetermined conversations.
Yes.
Exactly.
What happens is 9 times out of 10, this is what humans do. We create, I said this earlier, I don't want to sound redundant, but I'm gonna repeat it. We create these false narratives.
Yes.
And then we keep a scoreboard depending on the person and say, oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Based off of what I concocted in my mind, you are this, you are doing this. You haven't even conversed with the person and talked about the facts. Because again, back to the host, fuck your feelings. This is when it's appropriate. Because your feelings are not facts. People don't want to admit that. They're not. Feelings change all the time. I can feel like eating swine. Then I might change my mind and say, nah, I want seafood.
She got a swan sandwich.
He's such a snitch. Y'all gotta report him. I don't know who we report him to, but somebody's gotta stop this man. Like, he's so much better than this. But check it. Look. I'm not gonna match energy because I can snitch too, but I'm not. I'm not gonna match energy. So a lot of times people don't want, and I'm not saying this like I never did it. Let's be very clear. I never talk about anything in the sense of, I never did that. I'm really talking from a perspective of growth and still growing. I have to check in and check myself constantly and say, that's not even aligned with what's going on. You're just in your head right now. And that's what happens a lot. We get in our own heads and we start doing all these, scenarios. That's not even the case.
Right.
It's not even the case. And like Mortgage pointed out, when you go in a courtroom, it does not fucking matter what you feel. Can you talk about and prove? case in point. What happened, what the circumstances are, what the scenario was, and then argue your case. Not from an emotional standpoint, though. Arguing your case in court is so different than arguing with your man or arguing with your girl. Well, it should kind of be the same, because if we remove all that false, narrative.
It's the same. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'll make it the same.
Right, you will avoid a lot.
That's why so many people get. That's why so many people get irritated when, because it's like, I mean, I break it down like, I mean, where's the common sense in this situation? My bad. Sorry, counsel lady. Sorry, counsel lady. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all up. But no, to just wrap it up, because I'm queen. Wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up. You have to be very careful. A lot of people would not win cases in court on their own. Lawyers are very good at researching information and then saying it doesn't really have to be the truth, but as long as I, project it and present it in a way and the jury or whoever believes it, cool. But a great lawyer has no intention of injecting that emotion. Now, they can sway the jury to use their emotions.
That's emotion, yes.
Okay, but that's the art of lawyers. You know what I'm saying? I've seen my mother do it countless of times. She may not even.
They gotta be emotionless.
Yes.
The key element is emotion. The key element of winning.
Al Sharpton, I'm gonna give you an award. I ain't gonna tell you what it's for though. But wait till next show. I got an award for you.
But it's my nigga though. So look, when we're talking about predetermined conversations, y'all. Right now, y'all, we're talking about predetermined conversations, and what I mean by that's like, yo, if I'm having a conversation with you about something, you may ask me a question. You already have the answer in your mind that you already think that it is. The conversation is already set and etched in stone to you before you bring the conversation to me.
Oh, that's so unfair.
And honestly, you'll find that's how a majority of conversations are had nowadays.
I don't like it.
Like it's like people will ask you a question. People will ask you questions with their answer already in mind. People will talk to you with their perception of what they already asked you, and now you got to prove them wrong, and they're not even listening to hear what you have to say. A lot of times people will talk to you about something, and since they already have that thought in their mind, everything you say to them is womp, 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 and they're just waiting for you to finish hearing the voice or hearing the sound that's coming from your voice box before they can say, yeah, nah. You know why? Because they don't have the capacity to think for themselves. Most people, I'm not going to say some, I'm going to say most. You know why I'm going to say most? If I take it back to the biblical, most people are influenced by their enemy, by the devil, whether you like to hear it or not, because we all sin every day. And so this is the reason why it's so easy to be influenced by that, because when we listen and when we convict somebody, what we're really doing is convicting ourselves. You can't bring.
Well, that's why all I do is just hang the phone up.
You can't bring a topic or conversation to somebody with a predetermined notion already in mind that they cannot disprove to you because of what you already think, and think that you are not the problem.
They shouldn't bring it to you, but a lot of people do.
You are the problem. When you bring a conversation to somebody, or issue to somebody, or a topic or a situation to somebody, and you're saying, I'm going to give you the chance to speak your piece, you're really not. You're just giving them a chance to say something so you could convict them on what you already thought.
The scoreboard.
Most people already have a a premonition is a premonition about you.
Yeah, or premeditated.
Mhm.
They already have their thoughts about you as to where you can't even get out of that space. It could be when I was in my 20s, I used to bust my gun. And when I'm in my 40s, like, listen, I just want to tell people, listen, you shouldn't be busting your gun. And if you and then if you with that person that you was with back in your 20s and you're telling somebody else they shouldn't bust their gun, they go back, my nigga, how you gonna tell them that when you used to bust your gun?
I learned.
Yeah, it's called growth.
I
Most-
learned that
listen.
that wasn't the route I needed to continue to take.
Most people will hold you to who you used to be rather than who you've become. They're not looking at who you are now. They still see you as who you was because it makes them feel better about who they are in the moment, because they haven't grown, or if they have grown, they still want to feel better about who they are rather than who you are. It's because they need to have a one up. This jealousy. Fat Joe had the album Jealous Once Envy.
Mhm.
That
And
was
those
his
are the
first
people you
drop.
need to get
And then
away
he
from.
he had to follow up with Jealous Once Still Envy.
Correct. Mortgage.
Jose.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
He said
Because I'm
that.
not even entertaining that. Those are the people you need to get away from, because I don't care what you thought about me 20 years ago or years ago. If I'm 40, 50, now I mean, my perspective will change. So if you want to come give me that response, then you need to go this way and I need to go my way, because I mean, you haven't elevated, you haven't matured. So I'm not going to try to explain some maturity level that you can't even comprehend yourself.
Right. Some of those people,
Bye.
right. I what you
People don't distinguish. Yeah, people don't distinguish the difference of they knew you
Can
versus
you read that, please?
versus they know you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I like
Because
that.
some people knew you, as he brought up the host, when you're 20, and they've been around you from 20 to 30 to 40, but they're not observing the growth, right? The process, the journey. And it turns from I used to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Can you read-
versus no.
Oh, no, finish saying what you're saying first. And-
So I heard you. Yep. To read the comment.
Yeah, yes,
Yep.
please.
I got you.
Thank you.
And a lot of people are stuck in the past and they're not in the present with your becoming.
Right.
And so you have to be very aware when people are holding you at that stagnation. You're not stagnant, but they are. And
Yes.
so
Mhm.
there's a difference in that. And so you're not going to harp or even have these residual feelings about me, what I did, especially if we talked about it, we addressed it. I'm the type, and I know this is probably selfish, but if we talked about it and we reached a resolution, not saying you're gonna sometimes you have to talk about it a couple of times to
Right.
reach the resolution. I'm okay with that. But once we've resolved it, don't bring it back up.
The clickety clack. I love that.
I don't like that.
I love that. Yeah,
no,
I love
like
that.
if we reach the resolution, and I'm being very specific with my words, don't bring that up. Now I get it. Sometimes, we may not be on the same page. We ended the conversation here. It may sometimes need to be revisited, but also we're not gonna
That is
beat a
conviction,
dead horse.
Yes.
Like we're not gonna keep
Right.
beating the dead horse. So a lot of people do that, as you both have already explained. That's something they got to deal with. It
Yes.
has nothing to do with you.
It's like when you cheat on somebody and they take you back, say, I'm gonna forgive you, but they hang that
Yeah, you
shit
can't-
over
you
your
can't do
head.
that.
They hang that shit over your head for years
Yeah.
and act like, oh, you like you're still wrong.
Right. Now, if there was no apologetic action and you're still doing the same thing,
Yes.
that person does have every right to bring it up.
But if you're still doing the same thing and still moving the same way, fuck you. I mean, but can you read that?
Yes. So, Ocean Carrion said, "Hey, Ocean Carrion, just heard this. You're never as good as people say you are, but you're never as bad as people say you are.
I like that.
Only who God knows you to be. I love that.
Ooh, let me drop a buck. They gotta get few marks for that.
That comment dropping flex bombs. And if you listen to Hot 97, you know what flex bombs are. It's like, but no, that was a fire, authentic comment because a lot of times, you know, people could talk bad about you all day.
They will.
And that's something that I teach my son. Even like, yo, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. So do that damn thing. That's what I say to him. Like
that conversation, it's epitome of that right there.
Yeah, you know, you can't be worried about what people are gonna say. People are gonna talk about what you're doing all day, the time.
So
yeah.
So when people have when people have predetermined conversations, it's like, and this is what that looks like. Now I mean, like if I come to you and it's like, yo, you said that you wasn't there when this shit happened. Now I mean, so what up? Like, you talk to me. But in my mind, it's like, I already think that you was there. If somebody else said you was there. No matter what your alibi may be, like it's like being black. Guilty until proven innocent.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, first of all, let me.
I'm not done yet. But Mortgage, I know you felt that shit. Pause. No shit. The thing about that is, when you have predetermined conversations, you are the problem. When you go into a conversation already with a thought that they gotta prove me wrong, you are the problem, not them. Because now you're listening with a biased eye. You're listening, I mean, with the intent to not even hear what the fuck they gotta say most of the time. You're already gonna be like, when they saying like, yo, I got facts to show, then you're like, yeah, no, you did that shit. You cutting them off. Ain't my bad.
Right.
Y'all ever saw the Boondocks where like, y'all know Uncle Ruckus is in the Boondocks? So Uncle Ruckus is the black man who hates black people, right? So
he is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The Jenga. So like
and Jenga.
But he at least Leonardo DiCaprio
I'm sorry,
was white.
That was Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Excuse me, but he loved Leonardo over all his own people.
And that's who Uncle Ruckus is. Uncle Ruckus. There was an episode where there was in court. It was a blind man talking about something that happened. He was like, before he even finished saying, he was like, guilty. That nigga's guilty. He said, we should hang him right now. I got the rope right here. Why he was still giving his explanation? That's what most people listen from. And if you say, I don't do, nah, you're lying. Because we all fall victim of that shit. At certain times. We all do it because we all have something that's called in our feelings.
Oh, God.
So let me start. Just our feelings anymore. We all fall victim to our feelings every once in a while. Like sometimes we do dwell in our feelings, and and the reason why is because that's the reason why the Bible says, like, we should dwell upon the things, keep your mind focused on the things above and not of the world, and your heart as well. Reason why is because if your mind is focused on the world, your heart's focused on the world, you're going to focus on this, and you're going to dwell upon something that you heard, something you saw, something that you think, and your thoughts, your mind is the devil's playground, and you will get played upon and will play yourself so many times because of what you think or something you thought you saw, and now you are the fucking ass.
Distractions. Hey, Fats,
what up, my nigga?
Distractions. So
can you read what she said, please?
Yeah.
Right above that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said some things here. So humility.
Yes.
Y'all better.
I love it already.
Right. Humility lets people prove you right, though. If you're adding value, people can build on it. And you were right, even if you were humble in sharing it. So you know what's so crazy about that comment?
Humility comes from being humble.
Whoopi Goldberg, very, very rare
Whoopi.
interview. And what I can say is, and I'm paraphrasing, so I'm not verbatim saying this, but she was being interviewed like how people are on the red carpet. It was a red carpet at some event. I can't tell you which one right now, off the dome. And she
Facts.
said sometimes you have to really, as the host actually just touched on, you cannot be distracted from your mission that God gave you. And sometimes people are not gonna fucking get it. And it doesn't matter. Because just what Ocean said, when you get to that point, those people that were over here saying, nah, we don't even know what you're talking about. That shit is not happening. Whatever, we don't see the vision. Those are the very same people that will be said, you'll look over and it's like, oh, you're here now. You get it? And it doesn't matter though, because you did exactly what you were ordained to do. But they eventually made it right there at the finish line because they eventually got it. But then some people will never get it. That does not determine how you are to finish out the mission. Because a lot of people, I mean, I hate to go back to, Bible and Jesus. A lot of people didn't get what Jesus was doing.
People threw stones.
You know what I'm
They
saying? Like,
threw stones at Jesus, yo.
right. So if you think about him, that should even make you more aggressive with whatever your mission is. Because if they hated on him, they gonna hate on you. They gonna hate on everybody.
Facts.
So it doesn't matter. What matters is doing what you're ordained to do.
Go ahead, Mortgage.
No, it's just like that. I just think that the initiative
There's a lot
that
of feedback.
if I give information, then take the information for what it is. But don't expect me to give more than what you want me to, because, and if you don't take heed to the situation about what I say, I'm not going to convince you either or, because and if you give me attitude or anything to that degree, I don't even entertain it. I just hang up. I just cut you. I don't have time to play with the emotional aspect of in the aspect of helping you get to where you need to be, but you want to fight me on the way there. No, we're not doing that. I'll cut you, give you your money back until you have a nice day.
You got a blade, Mortgage? You got a blade? I'll cut you twice.
Mortgage is straight out the 80s. That nigga said,
I'm afraid.
I cut you, nigga.
He said, I'll cut you.
I cut you.
No, not like, they want to over exaggerate. They don't. I'm not going like that.
That's a 40-year-old talking to a 20-year-old. I cut you,
nigga. No,
Yeah, I don't have like today, like the conversation I had earlier today.
Your mortgage is diabolical. So
like the conversation I had today, and I'm not going to say this person's name, but the fact is that when they gave the diabolical aspect of that they did all this, that they did all this by themselves, and I learned more from them. Now, yeah, I'll learn things from anybody, right? If you bring in value, but what you're not going to do is to tell me that you act like you already knew about this mortgage thing when you clearly didn't know shit about
it. That's where you go with it, my G. So look.
I'm so hungry. I'm taking on what the host normally does.
You're right.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry as a motherfucker. What I'll say is this, man. Like,
I could eat a baby goat.
I could eat a whole lamb.
Well,
chop, leg, shank, what?
Don't say
that ain't.
We're not eating goat. We're not eating goat.
Wait. Fats, your show is Sundays at 8. I gotta remember that. You told us that.
That's my nigga right
on TikTok. I didn't forget. I just wanted to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so right now it's
and I just want to say before the host closes out, I don't know why nobody reached out, and I feel some type of way. I'm just going to let the general public know I feel some type of way, because I know people out there got issues with their mortgage.
Oh.
And not one person.
Take your feelings out of the business.
Not everyone has a mortgage.
I'm talking to those that do.
Oh, during Super Bowl.
a
Super
song
Bowl
battle
time?
event this
Oh no,
Saturday
Super Bowl
for
Sunday.
him to tap in. All right.
Okay, thank you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Appreciate it.
Know what I mean, so look, we were talking about predetermined conversations. What I want to say before we end this live is when you go into a conversation with the end game already in mind, with the thought already in mind, you had a problem.
I hate that.
And
I don't hate anything, but I really do hate that.
I will say that in this,
it's guilty until proven innocent vibes. That's what it's getting.
No, just hang the phone up.
People
Just hang
go
the
into
phone.
conversations
I don't like that.
with the same premonition that they don't want to have upon themselves, but they'll do it to somebody else. People will go into conversations already defeating you and giving you no chance to prove yourself, but they still just want to ask you or have that conversation just to say that they did it just because they want to think that I'm better than you. People think already that they're better.
Is it better?
Yes.
I never thought.
No, that's ego. Ain't better. No, it's ego.
Judgment is being better.
No, I didn't ask as like from an argumentative.
But no.
But I never looked at it.
But
like
it's because
I looked at it from an ego standpoint.
Which is still judgment. Yeah. Better. So the thing is, if you look at it from an overall umbrella, okay. The thing is, it's like, okay, if I came to you and be like, yo, you ate the cereal, right? Or did you eat the cereal?
Yeah, I don't like that.
And the thing is, you may not have eaten the cereal. Your kid may walk in there later on with fucking frosted flake hanging out their damn pocket. And you see these like, oh, this little motherfucker here named Michael. But
Michael.
but I didn't mean to give him a name.
I just don't like it.
Nah, my cousin Michael's a fucking thieving ass motherfucker.
Right, that's why we gonna move on. No, but if you're
ain't gonna do this to me.
If you're doubting me, I don't like that. You gotta stay away from me.
Yeah.
Don't doubt me and condemn me all up in one bundle.
Real quick, before we end it. When's the last time you?
No, I'm gonna cut you. Then shine. Then when you try to get back in, then I'm gonna smile.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question before I end it. Flossie, when's the last time you had a conversation where either you condemned somebody or they condemned you already?
Oh, very recent.
How did that make you feel?
Feeling.
That's what came in my mind. No, but it was feeling, so it's appropriate.
It is.
I felt like, especially the person that I'm thinking about in that instance with that scenario, number one, you do know me better than that, but you're not acknowledging that you know me better.
That is a
and
strong
that's what
thing.
I do not like.
You feel like they don't fuck with you, really?
Yeah.
But they
definitely.
act like they do. But they act like they do.
I'm gonna go right into it. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think that they fucking even like me at this stage in the game. I think they might still love me, but
yes,
they do not like me for whatever reason. It's a lot of disdain there. And it's not a comfortable feeling when you identify that somebody you love, somebody you done been
I need you to
stop
because I don't want to go to
nobody. Wait. Nobody can love you if they don't like.
No.
I'm wrapping it up. I'm doing it within 60 seconds. And I don't appreciate that type of vibe because we are better than that and we've been through the mud and that's not appropriate for you to come at me that way from that angle. Now, what I will say is I am not perfect. I don't try to be perfect. I do my best to address whatever it is that you may need to voice. And I may have done something unintentionally that I'm not aware of. And that's okay. We can have those tough conversations because love is patient. Love is not always going to be easy peasy, right? It's not going to be all kittens and rainbows. However, the true love happens in those very complicated conversations.
People don't know what love is.
So that's why it's a really good question. And I ask this, I don't care if it's intimate or not. I always like to ask people, what is love to you? Because that's how you
respect.
No, that your perception will tell me a lot if we even align on that whole love frequency shit. Because if you tell me something,
okay, so let me do that.
I'm not gonna get off subject, but
she was
I was on subject because what I'm saying is,
I'm trying to give you a lot been going on here. What do you mean?
you can't come at me and just say, yo, you did this, that, and the third. Like, I mean it. I hate scoreboards. Do not keep a fucking tally of what I've been doing because you created this false narrative. And now everything I say, I could be like, yo, Grand Rising. Oh, this bitch hating. You like, damn, what? That's not even what happened. You know, but because
this bitch hating.
Yes, and that happened to me. That happened to me. You know, you keeping it positive, and they find negative in everything you say, everything you doing, because they don't fuck with you right now.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's a very hurtful experience.
Cut them, Flossie.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut them, Flossie.
Especially when it's somebody you love, somebody you're gonna run through the fucking wall with. It's not a comfortable feeling, but you just have to acknowledge that this is where this person is, this is the space they're in.
If they not family, Flossie, listen, if they not family and whatnot, they running through the wall, but they running through the wall with you because they see that you about to get to the bread and get to the top, so they latching on. But if they don't fuck with you, I mean, I don't need you to run by the wall. Sit your ass down, get out my pathway.
Or because they
get out my pathway.
Run to the wall with you, my G.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, for real, because you really don't like me, so I don't need you to run beside me, next to me, or over top.
But what we're not gonna do is branch off. Right now, when I'm trying to go eat some motherfucking food,
no, we're gonna talk about that next week, Mortgage, because that's a good.
I know.
There's 4 things that y'all are talking about, and I'm like, yo,
love to you, what is family to you?
Yo.
Those are good topics, though.
They are. We spoke about love before, but we can bring it back.
The family thing is different. I like that.
It is.
Because family is not always blood
we did speak about that too.
Yeah.
We did, but bring them both up. Send me that text. We'll talk about it next week. But
Portland, look,
listen,
Mortgage,
I'm getting off this motherfucking
Mortgage,
2.5 minutes, whether y'all like it or not.
You gotta do your outro though. We sticking to that. Everybody's doing their outro.
No, because you can't just cut it out. Thank y'all for coming. No, do your whole outro, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit was funny as shit. That shit was funny. My nigga fat. Mortgage, get outro, my G.
Yo, this is Mortgage, the eliminator. We eliminated.
Mortgage. Say what you gonna say first, then give your outro.
Yes, he was saying.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you don't rock with me, I'm not gonna fake it. I need you to get out of my way. Get out of my way, or I'm running you the fuck over in my wheelchair.
I had that song. Get out of my way.
I mean, get out of my way, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it without you. I don't need no fake bullshit around me. I don't need you to fake it, whatever, because all that fake bullshit, I don't give a fuck about. You can get out of my way. I don't need you to rock with me, because guess what? If they truly love you, I mean, they're not going to give you flack about nothing.
Right.
That's what I'm
saying. They're going to rock with you. They're going to give you their opinion, but they're going to still say, I rock with you and I love you and I want you to be successful. But if you giving me conflict, everything that I'm saying, I tell you, Grand Rising, this nigga hating. Oh, no, you got to get out of my circle. Bye. See you. Bye.
I get outro, my nigga.
All right. This mortgage eliminated. We eliminate your 30-year mortgage by invalidating your mortgage contract. When y'all gonna call me about the mortgages? Because I know y'all going through issues with your mortgage. Stop calling him. Call me.
But I will call you. I'm gonna get rid of this shit because that's what you do. So
yes.
So mortgage. That's when you sold yourself short. You don't have to be going through something with it to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Do it.
Yeah, you can just get rid of it. If it don't align with you, get rid of it.
Right.
And that's either family or friends, because family is blood. You always going to deal with them. But the fact is that if they don't really rock with you, you don't have to deal with them on a regular basis. So get rid of them as well. Bye. I'll see you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
With the soft voice,
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucy Sobo. Bossy. I'm from the borough that's thorough. This is Flossy After Dark.
There's powerful niggardry at work.
On my page for Tantrum Misfits. I help scale your brand. I also have a couple of things come in from Tantrum Misfits. You know, follow the pages on my personal page. But yeah, it was good checking in for y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to #Factuals. It is his show, but it's mine on the low.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Y'all heard the bars though? Y'all heard the flow?
Here we
Yeah.
go.
It's his show.
Flossy
Mine on the
bars.
low.
You lucky I'm hungry.
It's called the
Look,
I'm not
Flossy
telling no
bars.
lies though, Mortgage. I'm not telling no lies.
I think
No, because people be like,
I think I want to touch pause more on this topic on Wednesday.
Touch it, bring it back, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. I'm sorry. He's doing an outro. We're not supposed to.
So nah. For all for odds and Stevie probably tell me he fine. I do the same thing for Ray. Probably tell me he probably pay me no mind. For you dumb motherfuckers, listen close and you find ignorance to handicap. Only then are you blind. All right.
Hey, go Knicks.
Let's go. We going for
shout out to the
Detroit.
handicap. Bye.
We're coming for you,
I know it
Detroit.
was so random. Go Knicks.
Let's get it.